Hockey. It's perhaps the one thing that unites our vast nation. Canada is home to 500,000 registered hockey players, and for millions of others, it is more than just a sport. It's a way of life.
I think what makes us so passionate about hockey in Canada is just our love for the game.
It's a religion, you could say, in terms of how Canadians get so emotional about the game of hockey. And it's not just at the professional level, it's at all levels of play.
It takes us everywhere. It takes us positive emotions, negative emotions. You see people reacting almost psychotically at times about the game because we care about it so much. But I think our passion is rooted in the small town, outdoor arena, shinny type hockey.
Indeed, the game in its purest form is played on outdoor rinks all over the world.
I'm from Finland, so that's what we did. We played, I think my first 3-4 years, we played most of our games outdoor, and so it was fun.
The ice is so much better when it's natural ice. It feels you have that much more glide, and for the kids to learn to skate on that, it feels better.
Well, my parents built a rink in our backyard when we were younger, so that was a big memory for me, just playing with the friends and family in the neighborhood and just enjoying it when I was a little kid.
Yeah, I think most guys, when they're young, that's what you did. You enjoyed playing hockey, you liked being outside, and spent a lot of time with your friends just kind of screwing around and probably trying to avoid homework and that sort of thing.
Well, I think the difference between playing indoors and outdoors is exactly the feeling that you get. I think outdoors gives players the freedom to try new things, to be creative.
For 1 week in February, 9 and 10-year-old players from across Calgary played in a tournament that took them back to the basics, with 4 teams enjoying the ultimate experience. A game played outside on the NHL Heritage Classic ice at McMahon Stadium. This is the road to the BT Outdoor Classic. The Atom level is unique in minor hockey. It's the age when 9 and 10-year-olds begin to experience the game at a deeper level, planting the seeds for a lifetime of involvement with the sport.
The Atom level of the game, it's an introduction to hockey, really, for a lot of players. We have specific programs for the initiation players and for the novice players, but really Atom is where hockey really kind of gets going for the majority of those players.
The kids are just all about fun at that age. It's that group of kids that you walk into a room and you ask them, who wants to be like Sidney Crosby? And they all scream at the top of their lungs because every kid at that age wants to be a part of the NHL.
As an Atom player, I've dreamed of playing in the NHL. It was a big dream at that time. I was a huge fan of the game. I loved following hockey. I just ate up stats. I watched whenever I could.
That dream remains the same.
Yeah, NHL player.
It's not Timbits. It's not the Novice Development League. It's not part of the provincial program. And so it was kind of a unique category that kind of was missing something. And for a while, I've been looking for something that the Atom players could participate in, and this just made a lot of sense.
When it was announced that the NHL would be building an outdoor rink at McMahon Stadium for the Heritage Classic, the idea of the BT Outdoor Classic was born. Breakfast Television approached us and asked us to help them put on a tournament.
Initially, the discussion started as, is there a way that we could just put some minor hockey players out on that ice? And so it became pretty evident that there was something brewing that would be much bigger than just putting some kids on Heritage Classic ice. And we started talking about an Atom tournament, and from there it just grew. 7 divisions, 56 teams comprising nearly 1,000 players enrolled in the inaugural BT Outdoor Classic.
BT Outdoor Classic was a really unique idea. We would kick off on Family Day. Every day live on the show, we would feature 2 Atom games live from outdoor rinks across the city. At the end of the tournament, 2 of the divisions would have their finals played at McMahon Stadium on the Heritage Classic ice.
We just thought about the kids and how excited they're going to be to find out that they have a chance to actually be on live TV like the NHL players do on a daily basis.
It blew our minds. We were like, oh my gosh, we get to be on TV. This is so awesome.
As word began to spread, excitement built in hockey arenas across Calgary.
That's cool.
What are you most excited about for the tournament?
Well, skating on the ice. Well, it would be so cool just to play outside on a rink that Calgary and Montreal would be playing on.
As anticipation grew and expectations soared, the clock ticked closer to Family Day, when Atom players from across the city would begin a journey that would end at McMahon Stadium. Up next.
We're packed and we're layered up and we're ready to go for the very first game of our BT Outdoor Classic.
The puck drops on day 1 as the road to the BT Outdoor Classic continues.
No!